Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do Supergirl issue number 14 from DC Comics. She's going against Batgirl, I presume. My knowledge about this Batgirl is zero. I know she is Cassandra Cain. That's about it. I don't know her origin, why she's donned the Batsuit. I believe she was mute or something, but now she can talk. Like I said, I have no clue. If you know who she is, please leave a comment. That would help me a lot. Maybe would pick up some books of her. Anyway, this cover not that special. The art interior by Ian Churchill, pretty good. I don't know about this guy. He seems like well, this is a character that you don't see more in the DC Comics because it seems that he is now Boomerang's, because it's scarf. He's Boomerang's son. He has a crush, I believe, on Kara. They are friends or not, or he's in the friend zone. And he's spilling his guts to, I believe, Cassandra, right? And so, I don't know. He has also some other superpower. He has some super speed. Don't know if he's a mutant or I don't know. Anyway, he's a throwaway character that is not seen much anymore after a couple of issues in DC Comics. He was a thing in The Flash, very short, and then he was gone. Anyway, Kara is in love with a guy called Powerboy. Where he comes from? Yeah, not gonna reveal that. Anyway, I like her costume with her long sleeves and her cape that flows into this, yellow. I don't know how you call it, but this, it looks great. I think it's something different than just Superman-esque costume. Don't get me wrong. I like classic costume. I like the classic Supergirl and her costume, but this, I don't know, flows very well over her shoulders, and it complements her looks. It's a good costume in my opinion. Anyway, so they are coming closer and closer together. But then it seems the League of Assassins is hired to, I don't know, get rid of Supergirl by this woman. I don't know who she is. I thought in the beginning could be Talia al Ghul, but this woman has a lot of bandages on her. She doesn't even look like Talia al Ghul when it comes to hairstyle. So, no clue. Anyway, maybe a later villain. And I believe this is Cassandra Cain, but she has this bat symbol here as well. And she needs to get rid of Supergirl because she's hired the League of Assassins. Anyway, now we see some cracks in this relationship because Powerboy wants to know where she is going, and she says, "Well, I want to know who wants to kill me, right?" And I like this shirt as well because this is more like a, I don't know, homage, throwback of the earlier, well, maybe previous Supergirl book where Supergirl was not really Kara Danvers, also not original Kryptonian. She was a being called Matrix, coming from another universe, terrorized by other Kryptonians, real Kryptonians in my opinion, with General Zod and his crew. And that's the General Zod I grew up with. He was a military guy, has a hat on, has bald, has his, this pink purple suit on, looks great. And they are killers. They killed everyone in the universe. And there was also the part that the other Kara came to this universe, asked Superman to help her, going back to their universe. And it was the first time that I saw Superman actually, spoiler, kill people because of the evil that the Kryptonians done. He killed the Kryptonians basically with kryptonite. Yeah, that was something. Look it up. It was great. Anyway, moving on, and she says, "Hey, I need to go to a person, and you cannot come with me, right?" And he's grabbing her wrist, right? He doesn't like that. He says, "Don't you want to hang out with me?" He says, "Of course, it has nothing to do with you." And do we have a problem? She says, and then oh no, it's just I'm just worried, right? And she said, and because he was starting to lose, I'm 100% unbreakable. Right. Anyway, and then Kara, it's Boomer, Boomerang guy. I'm not sure what his superhero name is. I mean, he's some kind of a villain-esque anti-hero. Not sure. Anyway, maybe he's not a good guy now. But he's messed up and he's in a bad spot. Of course, he's not here. And She's in the Batcave where Tim is here, and Tim wants to intimidate her because he says, "Hey, the Bat computer and everything is here is not your playground." Well, she's a little bit cocky here, right? So she plays a little bit with his emotions because he's in love with Cassie, not Cassie Kane, but Cassie, Wonder Girl. She's also called Cassie, right? Yeah. Anyway, so she wants to know who Cassandra Kane is. And she says, apparently she wants me dead. I wanted to tell her to stop. He says, why? If it really is the League out to kill you, she's just a weapon. You better out figuring out who hired them. By shaking up a little clubhouse and see what falls out. No, duh. He said, don't you think I can take her? But then Robin says something about that she is hurts Bruce really bad. Makes her one of the realest, most dangerous people on the planet. And I said, okay, a little bit hard to believe, but okay, I'll go with it. Maybe something happened in the past that I don't know, that maybe Batgirl tackled Batman and then something happened. I like to see that. All right. And but she also got flashbacks of what happened in her past about her dad experimenting on her somehow. Anyway, so she flies to the League of Assassins place, and her father says, you are transcended. You soar above all else on Krypton. You are unique because you are special, my darling. You will be feared. She says, I don't want to be special. I'm sorry, daughter, but what you want, what any of us, is irrelevant. And he grabs something. So she's using her X-ray vision, and she says, lead-based door technology. And she sees something on the other side, but if it's lead-based, you normally Kryptonians cannot see through it, but it seems she can because it's lead-based door technology instead of lead-coated. Is that the thing? I don't know. Anyway, she breaks in. The art looks fantastic, by the way. And she is diving into some kind of a dust. It's diamond dust, red wavelengths, UVB lights, and me. Sorry for the bad resolution, by the way. I got some bad lighting here. Anyway, Cassandra comes in, and I must say, this looks awesome. Ian Churchill, fantastic work. Fantastic. Looks great. And she said, why are you doing this? What's up with the costume? That's supposed to psych me out or something? The road not taken and all that? Also, really cool that she's dodging that in this kind of way, and then she uses the flight power to kick her from her. And but Cassandra is very agile, and like I said, the art looks really cool. Again, a little bit coming back to the costume. I like that she has a very big, long cape, makes it really flowy, right? Along with her blonde hair, I don't know. It is a good look, in my opinion. I like big, bold capes. That's why I like the Man of Steel movie, because he has also a very long red cape. It just looks just good on screen. Anyway, and she says, "What do you want?" And then, Boomer is here too. Hey, cause this means you care. He says, "What are you?" She says, "What are you?" And he says, "What? You didn't come here for me, but I called." So her father says in the flashback, "Nothing else matters. Only you, my gift, my cure." And she says, "But Boomer, I'm here now." Cool shot, by the way, again. And she's getting cut open by red sunlight sorts? I don't know. Anyway, but this dust is doing something to her. But then this other woman that hired Cassandra, hardly worth the effort. I wore the mask out of the respect for our fathers, quotation mark. It only seemed right. So again, fathers, multiple. So is she connected to Bruce and maybe Ra's al Ghul? Or not? Anyway, so her father comes with some kind of an orb. You were wrong, In the end, there's anything special about her, she says to this woman. Not at all. And then she touches this thing, and Cassandra says, neither of us are special. We are just daughters of our fathers. But then, a sound. and I don't know what's happening. So she's getting impaled by whatever comes out or is in Supergirl. Probably has something to do with this. So I looked it up real quick. It seems, maybe I'll come to that too after the book. Let's finish this first, right? All right. And her father says, "See how special I made you." And then everything is gone. She doesn't know what's going on. And it says, "Hey, I think I'm dying." Again, looks great with the cape. The cape makes it. And then she's calling, Power Boy. And she says, "Hey, I need help. Can you come over?" And he says, "Yeah, don't worry. Anything for my special girl." Uh-oh. He's a stalker. That's not good. Leads us to the next issue, by the way, and that's also the end of this storyline. Yeah, I think this was a good one. I didn't like the last one, but this was a fun one. So I hope the next one will be fun too. We'll see. Guys, let me know in the comments what you think about... Oh, no, wait a minute. I'm too soon. So I looked it up, and it seems, spoiler, this whole thing is some kind of a weapon to kill Kal-El. Because what's his name again? It's not Jor-El, but his brother. Oh man, I forgot what Kara's father is. They live on Argo City, by the way. But anyway, I know he blames Jor-El for what happened on Krypton. There's something about some kind of a disease or infected Kryptonians and things from the Phantom Zone and all that stuff. I'm not going really into that, and I don't know the whole gist. But yeah, that's about it. But it seems that's some kind of a defense mechanism. Helps her, but it's not bad that she almost got to Supergirl, almost killed her with the swords. Yeah, art looks great. I also like the storyline. I think, okay, this is cool. Yeah. Again, this cover doesn't do it really justice, in my opinion. I think it's an okay cover. But if you look at this and then the fantastic interiors, especially this shot, this action shot here, it looks freaking awesome. Yeah, that's it for the video, guys. Hope you like it. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.